What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about how I made this thing for my child. It was Halloween, and I tried to make one. Didn't turn out well. Didn't turn out quite like I wanted it to. It's the Deku Hero Academia. I think that's how you say it. I'll put the information down below. But I'm going to go through. I made one. I'm going to put both pictures. The second one didn't really turn out the way I wanted it to. But it was something that I did on the fly. Something really quick. And I just went through the process of putting it together. So let y'all check it out and tell me what you think about it. And comment below. And if you've ever had to throw something together real quick for your child, let me know how it turned out. And you can see how mine turned out. And you can let me know which one you think is the best. All right, guys. Hope you enjoy. It backwards. But I made him a mask before. I was going to order one, but I didn't go to order it until last week and realized that it wasn't going to be here by Halloween. So I said, let's make one. So I bought some foam and I made one, and it was my first one, and it turned out okay. Not to my specifications. I would like for it to be better, so I said I can make a better one. So I went and got some more foam. I waited to the last minute and I got the wrong foam. I got it's the foam board. So like on the back of it, if you can look and see, that's the foam, and then on the front it's sort of like a board or sheet or something. So I was just like, I just have to make it work because I don't have time to go and find something else. I wanted to surprise him, and worst case scenario, he has the one I made him the first time, and I will give you a picture of that. But you know, it looks like it, but it's not great. So we'll see what this turns out to be. I went online and saw patterns of how to make it, and based on those patterns, I sort of give me a little sketch out of it, and this is what I came up with. So I'll put a list of stuff that is needed underneath, and hopefully this turns out better than the first one turned out, so that he'll have a better mask to wear. So after you get your pieces and stuff cut out, you know, the next step is you're going to start doing your gluing, and you're going to need some cement glue. And I looked it up on YouTube, tried to see how to make it. Here's my cement glue. Got me a little thing of it. I looked it up on YouTube of how to make it, and they had a lot of, you know, different things that you need, and I did get a few. I got the cement glue. Of course, I've got the cutting knife, a utility knife is what I call it, and then they have like a Dremel tool, but I use this little sander right here to sort of sand the edges out to make it, you know, like it's supposed to be. When you cut it out, if you can look and see how this is beveled down, they sanded it down, and I sanded mine down just a little bit on the side. But what I did basically when I cut is I cut it at an angle when I went in. So instead of cutting it straight, I put my utility knife at an angle here, and around the top edges you want to cut at an angle, and then around the top edge that curves over, you want to cut that at an angle. So you'll do that on this one, on both of these, because it's right and left, and then you'll do the same thing on this. I just sort of cut it at an angle when I went in, and I cut it at an angle when I went in here, and then this side right here is just a straight cut up and down. I don't know how it's going to work because it is got the paper on it, which is concerning to me a little bit. I haven't did my lines yet. I did my lines before on the first one, and I did not so much like that. It didn't line up for me, so I thought, well, I'll just wait, and it might be a mistake to wait until I get it together, and then I'll draw my lines on it and try to sort of carve it out a little bit and make it pop. But we'll see how that works. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the glue. With the cement glue, one of the things I did learn is that, and you won't get to see it in here because I'll elapse time pretty quickly, so it doesn't take so long. But you know, of course, shake it up really good, and I need to make sure I put something right here because I can be extremely clumsy, and if this falls on my floor, I can be mad at no one but myself. So what you do is you take big glue, and this is a glue thing that I use all the time, a brush, and I sort of just brush it on here. My hair is everywhere, so I apologize. My poor husband and kids have to put up with my hair everywhere. All right, so just put the glue here, and you have to let this glue sit for a little bit, because if you try to go straight in and glue it, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna stick together. You're gonna get frustrated. It's just not gonna work. So I'm going to put it in on all of these and let it sit for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then we'll come back and we will show me gluing it together. Yeah. I'm supposed to leave here in about now, actually, to go get my daughter from college, and it's gonna be a little late. She's gonna be a little upset, but you know what? She's used to it. But I do have the top pieces with glue on it. We're gonna let it sit and cure for probably about 10 or 15 minutes, and then come back and try and glue it together, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, because I do have to go get my daughter, I thought maybe I could blow dry it, get it a little dry and sticky if I put some heat on it. And since I don't have a heating gun, like some of the other videos tell you to do, this is like wing it. Do the best you can with what you got in your house. So I went and used the blow dryer to try and dry it. And let's see if it works. So we're gonna sort of try and glue this, and it does. It's sticky enough where it's sticking together. So I'm gonna glue that together, and you can see how that stuck. I'm proud of myself. Oh, that's not bad. So I'll let that sit and get real sticky. I don't know how well it's gonna hold up. I guess we'll see that once it's done. But so far so good. And then this is the bottom pieces right here. You just sort of stick these together too, like that, right? And then it looks like that, which I'll probably, that's too much of a tip for me, but I will wait until it gets really good and dry, and then I'll probably snip that off to round that just a little bit. But for now, that's what it looks like. Later, because I'm gonna allow this to dry for about 20-30 minutes before I do anything. And just heads up, this contact cement is extremely strong, so I would definitely recommend that when you use it, to make sure you have a respirator or something on over your nose, just to give you a little bit of protection. You definitely don't need to be smelling those fumes. Son doesn't know I'm going to do this, so I hope it turns out well, and then I hope he's really surprised. But okay, guys, I am back, and the next step is to I guess they're pretty good. Not going to be too sturdy, I don't think, but it will do for the night. So what I need to do next, these two go together. What a mom won't do for a baby. So I'm going to apply some contact glue to these sides, and then do the hair dryer, like I said before, and try to get this. Make sure you wear a mask when opening up this, because it can be very overwhelming. We'll go ahead and put the glue on here. You're gonna put the glue on these ends right here. And then I'll also put the link down below for the video that I went off of, that I looked at and watched him do it. He's so much more professional than me, but this is in a stench, and this is using what you got around the house. I did have to go buy, obviously, the foam and the contact cement, but The rest of the stuff pretty much I had here. My husband actually does have one of those Dremels that you can use, but there's a piece of it missing, and we actually bought that piece about a month ago. And has he put it on there yet? No. So I had to go find a sanding block to use to sand the areas that I need. So what I'll do, now that I got what I need on here, I will go blow dry these. And what I'm looking for is, if you can see, it's a little yellow, and when you blow dry it, it'll get like a little bit whiter and stickier, and that'll help me a little bit turn it in. And I can see right here that you might be able to see, you might not be able to see, but right there you can still see some whiteness from it, and from the stuff. So it's still not as sticky as I would like for it to be, but hopefully I'll get it where I need to be tonight, because it's just going to be for a mask tonight. The other one, like I said, this one has the paper on it, and if you see this right here, this is nothing but foam. That's a lot better, and I do have some of that. This is some of the foam that I had from the previous mask, and it definitely is better, manageable, and so I don't know how I can make this one better than the last one, even though my lines might be better because the foam's not as good. But let me go blow dry these, and then we'll come back and stick it together. Okay, so we're back, and I glued it, and if you can see a little bit of whiteness in there, not a whole lot of whiteness. So let's see if I can get this together. Oh yeah, it's sticking. Good, 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 good. Always afraid. So one side that's sticking and the other side that's refusing to stick. Because once I get one stuck down, the other one says no thank you. And it comes apart. So I don't know if that means that my contact glue is not sticky enough. And then I have the middle. We might have to scrap this and start over. We're going to try and pull it together. That, my guys, looks like a hot mess. All right. Okay, guys, here we go. This is my finished product from the first one that I did with the paper, and I tried, if you look at the back, you can see right there where I started taking off the paper, but that I glued on the sides, and that's what that came out to look like. Not great by no stretch of the imagination, but I think I pulled it together with what I had. So, and then this is the first one that I made for him. He has worn it down, but definitely I think just a little bit better. It's a little bit bigger and more I don't know if it's streamlined, but just a little bit bigger. But hey, what you do when you're a mom and you want to make your kids. All right, guys, so that's what I came up with. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. It didn't turn out like the way I wanted it to, but I mean, it wasn't too bad. Just let me know what you think. Have a video upcoming soon. Don't forget, like I said, to like and subscribe, and I'll have the information as to what I used. I improvised a whole lot in this video. I used like a pole to make the hole so the holes wouldn't be so jagged, and I got the wrong foam. I showed you that, and I just did what I could to bring it together, and that's what moms do. All right, let me know what you think. Again, like I said, like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. All right, bye.